Hello everyone and welcome to this video showing you how to get 100% on the Luma Pools map. You will need to beat the Luma Pools part of the storyline in order to get 100% here as well, because there is a collectible that you cannot access until you beat the area. Now here you will be able to get almost 100% with all the abilities you have up to this point, plus Light Burst. And you will get Underwater Dash in the Luma Pools, which will also help unlock some collectibles for you. There is one collectible that you cannot access unless you have the Burrow ability, which you get from the Windswept Ways. And that map is towards the end of the storyline. Keep that in mind when you're trying to decide if you want to 100% the Luma Pools. The Luma Pools does contain a Mysterious Seed, and the Ultra Bash and Energy Harvest Spirit Shards. Alright, so I'm actually starting our journey at the Wellspring area because we have a nice easy path into the Luma Pools here, and there are some collectibles on the way. So that is why I am starting here. So obviously we're going to go down first because this is the way to get to the Luma Pools. And our first collectible is going to be a Spirit Light container, which is going to be on the ceiling there. It's a hidden area. Gotta shoot this guy down first. Now we are free to jump over here and grab the Spirit Light. Then we go straight down because there is another collectible hidden in this breakable wall. It is an energy cell. I don't know if you saw that, but let me just go up here real quick so I can sit through that animation of you found an energy cell, since it likes to pause the second you land. Now you will need Water Dash for this area. There's no way to get past those spikes if you don't. And this is the shortcut into Inkwater Marsh, and I'll just show you on the map quick. So now you have a nice little secondary access point. Now we have to grab this life cell. And now we make our way back, and we're going to go deeper into the Luma Pools. They sure did put a lot of spikes in this area, so you gotta be very careful not to get skewered there. Poor little Ori. He's a cute little spirit that has to deal with all these dangers. Okay, I'm just jumping over the wheel so I can get to the left here. And you will need Water Dash here as well to go against the current. Now there is a reason I am going this way first. It's because we need to discover this area on the map to get 100%. There are no collectibles down here, but you just need that map coverage. So see, make sure no areas are black, because I've had it happen to me before where sometimes where those anemone walls are, it'll be a black spot on your map. Since you didn't go through the wall, it thinks you didn't discover it. So once you verify your map's correct, now we can go back and free the wheel here. To do that, we go down, and we need to bash the projectile from the plant into the wall here. You can break this wall if you need the breath so you don't drown, because remember, drowning is instant death. Then we just bash this one up to that nasty little growth, and now the wheel is free. Now we're gonna go up because we need to get this Spirit Light container that's just sitting up here in a secret area. Do a real good job of trying to hide these areas that are really close to the ceilings with all the black silhouettes. Now we can proceed into the actual main Luma Pools area by just dashing across here. You will need underwater dash for this spirit light because you cannot outspeed those blocks otherwise. And here we need to flap so we can try and bounce off this water bubble. And you have to get the timing right here because if you flap too soon, the bubble goes into the spikes. So you kind of have to hit the perfect angle to get the bubble where you want it. And we have a hidden Gorlek ore. Now we continue to the left. Before going up there, we need to go down here. This is another current area where you will need water dash to get through. It's funny how those little lobsters cannot survive in the water, since in real life lobsters live in the water. You can bash this down here, but you will need your Spirit Smash ability to do that one. Now we just gotta jump on this bubble. And we got another Spirit Light container. Now we have to avoid the bubble, because it'll send you into those spikes. There is a reason I'm not going upwards in that area yet. I have a specific route in mind here to do the minimum amount of backtracking needed. So, trust me. So just trust me in the route I am taking, so that way you can get this done as fast as possible. Now we need to flap the bubble to the left to continue our way. There's a lot of very fast-moving puzzles in the Luma Pools area. You have to be very quick. There's the Spirit Well if you need to recharge. Down here we have to bash this thingy into the wall. The purple wall. And we have our first Spirit Shard in the area, Ultra Bash. Now make sure you break this wall before you continue, just so it connects the entire map together. Before going back up to the surface, there's another secret area here, where we have some more ore. And you can see our little map vendor on the other side. We'll get to him later, don't worry. Alright, this is going to be a little gauntlet here, so be ready to fight. Fortunately, we do have water here that we can just throw lobsters into and they'll drown. Gotta be very careful in this part to not drown here, because you can run out of breath quite fast if you don't pay attention. And with the last monster dead, we can now get the life cell up here. Now up here we have our second Spirit Shard in the area, Energy Harvest. Alright, now we're going to go downwards. You can see the Spirit Light container. We need to blow up that wall with a little purple missile guy. But first, let's get this other spirit light that's hidden behind this giant rock or boulder thing that likes to smash down. Right, now we have to get our little purple projectile here. Oh, it didn't trigger. Simple as that. Now we got this spirit light. And here's our map buddy and the wall we saw earlier. So let's just break this quick. Now we have another access point connecting the map. Now let's continue on our merry way towards the left. Okay, here's our mysterious seed that you can give to Thule in the Wellspring Glades, and he'll plant some flowers for you. Alright, now at that spirit well, you see there is a spirit-like container hiding up there. This is a tricky one to get for sure. The only way I could figure out how to get it without launch is by using Light Burst. But if you know of a way to get this without using Light Burst or launch, let me know in the comments below, because I could not figure out another way to do this one. Now this is where you need the burrow ability to get that nice little spirit light there. Now we continue this way. Now we can go back towards the right. And we're actually going to go down here because there's a secret area expertly hidden under the water here. And we want to break this. So this is why taking the route I did, because it's the perfect route to take. No backtracking necessary, because we can just go to this entirely new area and grab some more collectibles. Right, so we need to do some flap shenanigans here with the bubbles. Gotta flap it again. And now we have to move towards the right and then go up back to the left to try and beat that bubble as it rises. It's a pretty complicated process right here. It is possible to water dash up and possibly jump on the bubble, but it won't get you as high as you need to go. But before going up there, there is a hidden area right here. You can break this wall and get the spirit light. And before going up all the way, we want to hit this enemy. We get the spirit light down here real quick in the hidden area, and then we are going to use this purple missile guy to jump up and hit the other enemy, because water dash is not enough to hit this one. Now we can make our way up the bubble waterfall, backwards waterfall. You have to hit this top anemone to open that door, and then try not to hit any bubbles before it closes on us. Here's the switch. Now we have access to the energy cell. got it. Now we're going to get that Gorlek ore. And then we're going to go to the right, because here we have the Spirit Trial. But I'm not doing the Spirit Trial just yet, guys. Just follow my path and we'll get to the Spirit Trial. Don't worry. Instead, I'm going to go to the right here, and this is actually where you do get the Water Dash ability. Let's get these starfish off the bubble makers. Get this spirit light over here. Now what we want to do for this part is try and flap the bubble into the little tree branch or tree root with the little bubbles on it, because our big bubble would get stuck on it, and that's what we want. And now we can continue towards the right. Now here we have a very interesting puzzle. But before we do this puzzle, let's go up here to the left, because we have another energy cell. And then we need to go to the right, because we do have to break that purple wall you saw with the purple missile guy. So we need to get this little guy, have him follow us up here, and bash him into the wall. With that done, now we can do the puzzle, which is basically just hit all the anemones here before they can grow back out again. Now we'll open that up. Now we need the purple guy's assistance again, because we have to bash him across the room to open that purple wall again. It's kind of tricky to get him to jump out of the water without hitting the ground. Don't jump all the way down yet, because you have to go to the left for another spirit-like container. And then now we can go down towards the right. Now it is time for the Spirit Trials, so that's why I'm going back towards the left. I'm sure you recognize this area. And now I will do the Spirit Trial with you guys. And with the completion of the Spirit Trial, you now have Luma pools at 100% completion. Just in case you think you missed a collectible, here is my map of the Luma pools, showing the location of all the collectibles I just took you through. Well, make sure to leave a like if this video helped you out, and if you have any questions about this map or any other maps, just comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. If you need help on any other maps, I have a full playlist showing you how to 100% every map in Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I will have the rest of the maps uploaded very soon. So make sure to subscribe so you know when those are uploaded. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.